first playtest, you'll get to try 2 very different mission types.
Let's show them what we got.
In Machine Incursion, you fight to stop a large-scale machine assault on the tribes.
Here we go.
With your squad, you plan and coordinate which randomized power-ups to collect before facing a relentless boss machine.
Work together, win together.
Time is limited, with a violent storm closing in that cuts down your options to get stronger.
What is all this?
The next is Cauldron Descent. In this multi-stage dungeon, the hunters take the fight to the enemy. You decide which path to take, from brutal machine encounters to really challenging obstacles. They all require teamwork. Every clear chamber shapes your run and gives you power-ups to descend deeper and claim the rewards. These modes are the foundation of Hunter's Gathering. Tough, replayable, and built for squads who want to master them. We'll continue to evolve them with your feedback throughout our playtests. At launch, you'll be able to play the story campaign solo with NPCs or together in co-op, but that won't be part of the playtest. We want you to experience the story fresh when the game is ready. What we can say is that it's fully canon within the Horizon universe. It introduces new characters, new threats, and new mysteries that expand this part of the world. And the story doesn't stop at launch. We'll keep adding new adventures over time to the game. We hope you've enjoyed your first look at Horizon Hunter's Gathering. We're beginning a journey, and we're inviting all of you. Though it's still early days, you can expect more regular development updates and playtest announcements from us in the coming months. To stay in the loop on all of the latest news about the game, we've launched a brand new Horizon Hunter's Gathering Discord and social channels. We'd love to see you there. From all of us at Guerrilla, thank you for joining us today. Horizon Hunter's Gathering is about taking on challenges together. So we appreciate your help, and we're just getting started.
PlayStation.
Been fighting longer than I can remember. I'd like to say I'm not a violent man. The trouble just has a way of finding me. But I'd be lying. Doesn't matter where I go. How far I run. Death's always waiting. Just not for me. Because I ain't no hero. I'm Wolverine.
Also, I just realized my mic was muted the whole entire time I was talking. But yeah, we're just watching this state of play. Oh, sorry, I had to fix that.
The question that comes up a lot to us at Insomniac Games is, are you going to make a Wolverine game that is as violent, as visceral as the character in the comics?
Oh.
Working with Wolverine is interesting because part of the route to who he is that he's an unreliable narrator. He has gaps in his memory. So Wolverine doesn't really remember a lot of his life, and that's got to be an extremely frustrating aspect.
He's this ball of rage and fury, but then he could turn on a dime, and he could be very, very kind and tender in the next moment.
When we're casting for someone like Logan, what we're looking for in character traits are someone who can convey a lot with...
Didn't we already see something like this in the last State of Play? I guess that's what... But I guess it's like a re-thing of...
That level of acting and being able to just deliver that performance with believability across both spectrums was something Insomniac, ourselves, we all agreed he's the one. We don't need to see anybody else.
Hey, I'm Liam McIntyre, and I play James Logan Howlett in Marvel's Wolverine. That's not bad. That one sort of works. Fans out there know what Wolverine is, who he is. My job is to try and find the essence of who Wolverine is, especially as he applies to our story. People hurt him, people take from him, people betray him. He still fights for people who can't fight for themselves. It's one of the greatest honors of my life, one of the biggest responsibilities I've ever had, and one of the coolest things I've ever got to do.
The entire game is built around staying true to the Wolverine experience.
And then how do we want to put our
Okay, there we go.
stamp on that? How do we want to put our own spin and creativity, but still give something new and fresh that fans are going to be excited about?
It's
Oh,
the full
cool.
package. It is a level of detail that we've never been able to do before.
You can see it in the trailer. You can see pores. You can see blood in between the little lines of his teeth. I love the attention to detail.
It's exciting that we're going to be able to bring that kind of fidelity to players.
Wolverine is a character who goes to many places through the comics.
You'll see the Canadian wilderness, you'll see Japan.
There's a shot where Logan is
Hi, T.
sliding down
How's
that
it going?
rooftop, and you can see the breadth of Madripoor in Lowtown.
It's always nice teasing
We're
the
currently
depth
watching
and the
the,
amount of characters
State
that
of
we'll be seeing in the
Plays
game.
at the
Omega
moment.
Red makes an appearance. Mystique is there, and there are some hints
So
to
far,
other
it's
characters
just the,
that fans of Wolverine will recognize for sure.
just,
Another visual
whatchamacallit.
element of Marvel's Wolverine is the blood. The blood tech that was put into this game is pretty phenomenal.
Just
There's a
making
part in the
dinner,
trailer
that's
where
good.
Logan jumps down and then he does the claws up through the face. That one I thought maybe was going to be taking it too far, but I am so glad that we have it. It looks fantastic.
Jeez.
Wolverine's combat, making that special, making that feel like him, making it feel different to anything else you've played, that's a tough job. What's so cool for
Kind of
me
forgetting
is
this dude just be
there's
killing
this one
people.
section of the game I got to try. It was just visceral and immediate and so incredibly satisfying, and I was like, this is gonna be amazing.
We're pretty excited about the artwork.
Yeah, so
that we're
right
using
now
on
it's
the
just
cover.
the
It's
State of Prey,
dynamic, it's
or
rough-edged.
You
what
notice
was
it
it?
doesn't look
Not
like
the
our past
actual
games. It has
show,
that
but
sense of urgency and
it's like a
forward movement
pre-show
and rage
until
and
the
fury,
actual thing
and
starts.
That's Wolverine.
One of the cool things about Insomniac is they are
Well,
probably
we
the most
could do
collaborative group of
actually,
people I've
because this is
ever worked with.
obviously
They
gonna
make you feel
take a
part of their
while,
team. That's not something you always
and
get.
We've been in a creative collaboration.
We
with
could just
Insomniac
sit here and
Games
talk
PlayStation
and stuff,
for over a decade
see what's
now.
going
We've made
on.
some of the greatest superhero games of all time, and that was always.
But I don't
about
mind
making
sitting here and
games
just
that are timeless.
looking at some
I
stuff
think
they
fans are
already
gonna be
show and
excited,
stuff,
but
or
I'm
we
also
could just
really
go
excited
into
about it,
like
'cause I'm really proud of what we
Rumble
made.
or something
We are
and do
focused on
that.
making
Depends
the best
on what y'all
Wolverine
wanna
game
do.
ever.
On behalf of everyone at Insomniac Games and the Wolverine team especially, we want to thank you for taking time to watch our trailer. We can't wait to show you more in spring of 2026.
Alright. Yeah, and I think I already seen that gameplay of that before the Wolverine thing, cause
Let me start by saying
remember,
that I am borderline blown away by what I've
'cause,
seen from the Fable
whatchamacallit,
reboot
I'm
so
trying to
far.
remember.
New Fable developer Playground Games already had my
Yeah,
trust.
currently we can
This
do
is a
it, but once I
studio that
get
has
that, so
produced
it'll be fair
nothing
game
but
to
one
play.
open world
Fair
masterpiece
enough.
after another. But after learning a lot more about what the team has in store for its resurrection of one of Xbox's biggest franchises, I'm even more bullish about where they're going with it. Playground has turned the Forza Tech engine into a medieval British postcard. Combat is multi-layered. 1,000 NPC townsfolk are waiting to be romanced, co-parented with, divorced from, and landlorded
Divorced
over,
from.
and there are
That's
chickens abound
crazy.
just waiting to be kicked. Alongside Fable's big coming out party at the recent Xbox Developer Direct, I also spoke with game director Ralph Fulton about the choices the studio has made with this revival, so
But
there's lots to discuss.
let me see.
But first, if you'll permit me, a quick Fable history lesson.
I do have to make the rice first before I
Right
can
out of
do
the
other
gate
stuff.
in the
So
early
it's all dirty.
2000s, Fable
and
was
decrepit.
always
Gotcha.
fantastic, even if
Also,
its
let me
early
make
days on
sure-
the original Xbox
hold
got
on.
a little extra scrutiny because its director at the time, legendary strategy game developer Peter Molyneux, made
There you go.
crazy promises about
I would go
players
higher than
planting
that, but
acorns
honestly,
that
I
would
think
grow
this
into
is fine.
full-size trees over the course of the campaign. But while that lofty systemic boast never came to be, the game that Lionhead delivered was nevertheless a rich, textured, uniquely British fairy tale that players
British,
could
you
meaningfully
say.
affect change in. Whether their
How you
good
doing
deeds
today?
manifested a
I'm
literal
doing
halo
alright.
over their heads,
So like
their
I said, we're
sheer
just
evil caused
chilling.
actual horns to sprout from their
Oh,
skull, or
good
they got
news!
married
I
to a
finally got
townsperson and lived a
paid
whole other
from. I'm
life
assuming it's
outside of
from
the bigger picture
Twitch.
quest within the world
So
of
I got
Albion.
about $82 for
Lionhead
that.
arguably perfected the formula in the Xbox
But then I
360
instantly
sequel,
used it to buy
adding a
it to
dog
the
who'd be
premium
by your
passes to
side
Rumble.
throughout
But
the
I think
story,
that's
and
the only
Fable
thing I'll
3
use it
tweaked
for.
it further still while making the
Everything
questionable
else,
and
I
hindsight
will
decision to move the timeline forward
use
by
most of that money
500
for like
years,
groceries and
thereby
stuff
changing the
later,
entire look
and then
and
try to
feel of
save some
Albion.
of it for
And then Microsoft, well,
probably
they
the
royally screwed the
Pokemon
franchise up
thing.
by trying to turn it into a 4v1
If I go to it, that is.
multiplayer game that cost the studio its entire existence. That's a story for another day. And since then, the franchise has been
But yeah,
dormant
we're gonna
for
see.
over a decade. Enter Playground, who produced smash hit after smash hit in Microsoft's Forza Horizon driving series. Fulton
Jeez.
told me that Playground was looking to expand
feel
and
like I
build a
played that
second
game
team
before.
after Forza Horizon 3. Quote, I don't remember who
It
said
might have
the
been
word
when I had that
Fable
gaming
first,
truck
but
for
as
my
soon as I heard
graduation,
it,
but
I was like,
I don't know.
that has to be it. That fits so perfectly. It's a series that we adored here and still do. And the conversation went from there, and it went pretty fast. I think everybody felt, certainly I know the folks we spoke to on the Xbox side felt really strongly that if a studio were to
Oh,
start working on
please.
Fable to pick that up, it had to be a British studio. And the fact that we had this great working relationship,
Alright,
the
let's
fact that we
see.
were making this game, Forza Horizon, that was increasingly important and successful and had this ambition to
Cool.
scale and to grow, it went pretty fast after that. The studio's adoration for the series shines through in the gameplay it's shown so far. There are hobs and balverines to slay, swords to wield, and spells to cast, sure. And the humor and British charm look to be there. Look no further than a
Oh,
chicken
yeah,
spell
then I'm
wearing
not
off,
friends
reverting the
with
target back to their
you
original
yet, so,
form,
like-
but still flapping their arms and clucking.
Wait, are
Or
we
the chicken
friends?
armor. You even start the game as a child just like you
No,
did
we're
in the
not.
originals. But where
Oh.
Playground is winning serious points with Fable fans like me so far is in its commitment to the game within the game. The town management aspects
True.
baked into Fable's
So what do you guys
urban
think is going to be
areas.
showing
You'll
off
be able to
here
buy
besides
property, literally
obvious
all
stuff?
of it if you can come up with enough gold, apparently,
like
and
most
become
likely
a
like
beloved
a lot of
landlord
triple
or a
A games
loathed
some people may
slumlord.
or may not
Not
like.
to mention a kind boss or a
Um,
horrible boss.
I'm
should
trying
you
to
purchase any
think because it's
businesses. You
PlayStation,
can also
so
date and marry all of them, have kids with them, and should it come to it, get divorced. There are also
That's
jobs
crazy.
to partake in, like blacksmithing. Where the new Fable breaks from the old one is in the morality. No longer will it be so black or white, Fulton told me. You won't manifest that halo or sprout those horns. Instead, individual people in each city or town will form their own opinion of you based on how you treat them. Meaning you could be
Oh,
a
so you
rich twat, in Fable's own words, while getting hailed as a saint in another one. Better still,
So,
one of
in
my
other words,
least
you act like
favorite
a basic
aspects of
human.
modern role-playing games, procedurally generated content, and all of the generic time-filling tedium it brings with it, is nowhere to be found in Fable. Instead, Fulton told me that
what was-
every NPC
I forgot
is
what
a
I was
unique,
doing because I was trying to
handmade,
do
and fully
something,
voiced
but then
character.
I forgot.
That is so refreshing these days that it gets me extra excited to talk to as many of them as I possibly can once I get a build of Fable in my hands. That goal to make each hero's story unique extends to the larger world of Albion too. Remember the 2023 Fable teaser that introduced us to Dave, a giant? It turns out that the whole setup for the new Fable isn't a Jack and the Beanstalk story. Instead, Dave is, quote, an egotistical gardener in a rural village who finds a magic growth formula. So you'll then have to decide how to deal with him. Will you spare him? Hopefully this means finding a way to return him to normal size and befriending him, or slay him, which will see his Giga corpse splayed over a hill just outside of town for the rest of your campaign.
Still about 30
impacting surrounding
minutes
home
left.
prices in the process. And so if
we might hear more about that one game that I've seen. That one game that was made by the same dudes who unless it's already out.
In fact, I
actually haven't
asked Fulton whether or not this is a true reboot or if this Fable is in some way
haven't
connected
actually
to
checked
Lionhead's
yet.
originals, and he had quite a telling answer for a supposed non-answer. He told me, quote, "I'm going to avoid that question, Ryan, and I'll tell you why. We touch very lightly on story in the Dev Direct piece, but honestly, what we really wanted to do is come out and speak to the detail in the game and answer all those questions that people inevitably have about the game we haven't answered before. We're going to talk more about story later in the year, so I'm not going to say yes or no to that particular question just yet. What I would say is with this being a reboot, it felt really imperative for us to clear the space to tell a story that we want to tell within Albion, which is why this isn't a sequel, for example. This isn't necessarily connected to the original timeline or events or characters.
Sorry,
but we
I had
do
to mute
share
'cause my
lore, and some of that originating lore of the Fable universe is really important to our story. Make of that what you will.
And apparently this is a little over an hour too,
Fable
so
seems to have the look,
yeah, no
the
clue what would
humor,
probably
the
be in
moral
here.
choices, the quintessentially British charm. Playground,
British,
put it
you
simply,
say?
seems to understand the assignment.
Did
here.
you
And
just
the
kick the
studio, as I
chicken?
mentioned earlier,
Okay, that's actually
absolutely
pretty
gets the
funny.
benefit of the doubt from me on account of its impeccable track record since its inception. What then am I worried about? There is one thing, and it's a key part of Fable.
Really?
Combat. To be clear, I'm not in any way judging Fable's combat based on what
I'm
we've
so
seen
glad
so
this
far.
is
How could I? I haven't played it for myself yet. However, for as talented as Playground is, it's never made a game with combat before.
Okay.
It's not that all of the delightful town management and NPC relationship stuff suddenly means nothing if the combat doesn't deliver, but Fable will have a big problem if battling Balverines isn't a blast. Oh, and I suppose I'll be honest.
I have
share
no clue
one
what the hell he's
actual
talking about.
disappointment with what I've seen of Fable so far. The fact that horses seem to be your only four-legged companions. After the big reveal was decidedly dog-free, I asked Fulton about the decision to ditch the dog, and he admitted, quote, "There are some folks on the team that were relishing me getting this question because I cut it a while back. You know what? For development reasons, right? I don't need to go into any more detail than that, except to say there are a substantial number of people on the team who have yet to forgive me for that decision." Now, I know full well that game development is extremely difficult, and that Fulton probably has a very defensible reason for not moving forward with Fable 2's signature feature. It stung a little extra when he told me that Fable 2 was his favorite of Lionhead's original trilogy, but as a player,
Keep
I'm still
forgetting
allowed to be
Potatoes can
bummed
like
out
just
by it.
do that.
Here's hoping it's first on the new features list for the sequel, should we get that far.
Why do you keep doing
On
this
the
to me,
whole,
God?
though, I am truly, genuinely excited and optimistic about the new Fable. I've long
see.
felt that, particularly in Playground's hands, Fable has the highest
You know, it's
ceiling
probably
in terms
also a
of
good
game
thing that I'm
quality
watching
and
this now
finally
instead,
delivering
or at least
Xbox
watching
and,
this
I
part of
guess,
the thing too,
PlayStation,
because
as it turns
sometimes
out, a
they'll
PlayStation
sneak some stuff in
Studios-like
here,
Game of the Year
and
award
then
contending
won't show in
single-player
like the
game
actual
of
show.
anything currently in Microsoft's massive first-party games portfolio. And though we don't yet have a specific release date to count down to, Playground is promising that we'll be playing it this
Oh, yeah.
fall. Which
Anyone
basically
got any
means
plans for
before
Valentine's Day
November,
until like
since
too
it would
late?
be
2
patently
days?
stupid to try
Because
and
now that I
relaunch
got
this
my money,
franchise after the better
I'm gonna
part of a
buy
decade
me
in development,
some
right up against the
chocolates for
incoming
myself.
game industry meteor known as Grand Theft Auto 6. Here's hoping that the
Oh,
new
yeah,
Fable
right.
lives up to its sky-high potential.
Forgot about
For
that.
more on Fable, don't miss our live podcast unlocked reactions to the recent Xbox Developer Direct, as well as that 2023 teaser starring Giant Dave. And for everything else in the world of video games, keep it locked right here to IGN.
Uh-huh. And yes, we are watching the IGN version of the
When
stream
Ghost of
because it's
Yotei
the only
first
one that's
launched,
on
it
at the
already
moment.
felt like a complete polished epic, but Sucker Punch clearly wasn't done sharpening the blade. Since release,
And
the studio has
because
quietly
I
stacked
think
on
it'd be
new
funny.
modes, gear, and quality of life upgrades, all without asking players to spend an extra cent. So let's look at everything added to Ghost of Yotei
let's
since
see.
launch, plus a quick look at what's still on the horizon.
And there's also a chance that we could potentially see one game that I know some people
Much
have
like
been
Ghost of Tsushima, Yotei
trying
added new Game Plus
to,
in a post-launch update,
wondering what's
allowing
been
players
going
to
on.
restart the story with everything they earned in their complete
Oh,
playthrough.
apologies
That
for all the
includes
yawning.
weapons, armor, abilities, and upgrades.
I'm
Players
just...
can visit all 22 Yotei 6 camps and
I don't
26
know.
replayable duels with their full arsenal intact, which is especially useful because New Game Plus offers new, harder difficulty options. So if, by some chance, the duel with
Do you-
Takizo didn't feel challenging enough the first time around, you can now crank the difficulty up a notch or two. Difficulty can also be customized in granular ways, including enemy aggression, timing windows, enemy damage, stealth effectiveness, and hero bonus perks.
Yeah, I have no clue.
In addition to tougher challenges, New Game Plus also adds stat tracking, letting players see how long it takes to complete challenges and which difficulty they were played on. Perfect for anyone looking
Interesting.
for a little extra bragging rights. The update also includes 2 new trophies, 2 new armor sets, and more than 30 new vanity items. A new merchant offers fresh weapon kits, hats, masks, and armor dyes, making it easier than ever to customize Atsu's look. On top of
Ooh.
that, 10 new charms expand build options, giving Atsu even more flexibility in combat. All New Game Plus items use a new Ghost Flower currency, so you'll have to load up on these to buy from the new merchant. Even if New Game Plus isn't your focus, Update 1.1 and several smaller patches added a variety of quality of life improvements for all players. These include bug fixes, the ability to turn off fall damage, a new uncapped 120Hz graphics mode, and expanded photo mode options, like shutter speed controls and grid overlays. There's also more Ghost of Yotei content in the horizon. Legends
I wonder if I
multiplayer
should
is
play
set to
some
return in
Pokemon
2026,
ZA a
and
bit
just like
while this
Ghost of
goes on.
Tsushima Legends, it will be free for
I
all
just
Yotei
might.
owners. According to the PlayStation blog, this DLC takes place in a supernatural setting, in contrast to the grounded world of Yotei. It will feature 2-player story missions,
Oh shoot,
4
I did
player
not put
survival
my
matches,
Switch to...
4 playable classes, giant versions of the Yotei 6, and new enemy types that fight alongside them. And that's everything added to Ghost of
Let's
Yotei
see.
since launch, along with what players can look forward to next.
Got about
Whether you're
26
diving into
minutes
New Game
left, so
Plus
that's
or
cool.
starting your journey for the first time, there's never been a better moment to step into
Actually, I
the world of
might
Epic.
have seen this
For
game
more on
before,
Ghost of
rather.
Yotei-
Oh! Okay, this might be copyright, so... Turn that off for a second. Alright. Okay, so yeah, like it said, it's gonna be a bit till the actual thing starts, so let's just sit here and talk for a bit. The reason I turned the music off for that is because don't want to accidentally get a copyright or copyright claim in case, you know, it's copyright music because, you know, when do these things never have a copyright like music in it? So it's yeah. All right. I don't know what to talk about really, because again, I never really grew up playing PlayStation. I literally, it's my, okay, I'm gonna be cutting chicken now, so I can't respond right away. Gotcha. So yeah, like I was saying, I never really played PlayStation too much growing up, so the only things I kind of know from it are like freaking like obviously stuff like Kingdom Hearts now, Ratchet and Clank. I think the last game those two had was like a couple years back. And then there was also well, I guess technically Metal Gear as well. And then what was some of the other ones? But yeah, so I'm not even like familiar with most of the PlayStation stuff. Like literally all I had was like literally just Mario. That was it. But I mean, some of the games on there do look pretty fun. Well, I do want to see because I believe because it's its 20th anniversary, and because I'm still need to actually play more of the game later. I do kind of want to see if they'll actually finally show off Okami 2, since they announced that a couple years back. I think it was either at the Game Award. Yeah, it was at one of the Game Awards. And if I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure I think Okami was released on the PlayStation first. I can't remember. Oh wait, I could actually just go look this up. Let me. So it would, and because it's its 20th anniversary, this would probably be a good place to have it. But you know, no. Okay. What console did the original who knows, we might even get some random stuff and like probably like some Mega Man thing or whatever. Doubt it, but you never know. For some reason the state of plays, they tend to be a little unpredictable, like certain stuff they have. But if I had to guess what's probably gonna show up, most likely Square Enix stuff, and then maybe a few stuff from Capcom, and then yeah, I can't think of anything else. Obviously, I'm trying to think. Shoot, it would be crazy if we did actually see some other Sega stuff in here, but again, that's just wishful thinking. What console did Okami come out on? Originally was released on the PlayStation 2 in 2006. It was later ported to the Wii in 2008. Okami HD was released for PlayStation 3, 4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC. Okay. Oh, so I'm like 2 years older than Okami. That's crazy, actually. I never... Oh, God, that scared me. Can you tell I'm a bit jumpy today because of how tired I am? Also didn't help that I was listening to this conversation that was going on in one of the Discords that I was in earlier. They were talking about some wild stuff. Won't repeat it, but yeah, they're still going at it. Anyways. Yeah, I'll probably be the only one here reacting to it, cause one, usually, when I do stuff like this, it's usually me in here for the most part. Two, last time I was in a group of people trying to do reactions to it, they weren't exactly the right group. Some of them weren't exactly the right people that probably should have been in the call when reacting to certain stuff like game announcements, because you know how some gamers are when it comes to certain games being showing off, and then some games it's not what people want to see, and then supposedly this game took over this game's spot to be revealed, even though that's not how it works. But people are stupid like that, so what do you really expect? Hmm. Alright, yeah, this is still gonna happen. Also, hey, Error, how's it going? But yeah, I do appreciate everyone who's here, just chilling and waiting for the state of plays to start. Again, we probably could just be like, uh, I'll slightly. Okay, well, it barely plays anyways, but yeah, I'm just curious to see what they're gonna show here, cause another Mrs. Fried Chicken. That's funny. Now that I actually have money, I can actually buy myself that, but again, I'm gonna wait until I go to the store and buy my groceries to do any of that crazy stuff. And I probably might use part of it to pay some stuff for streaming wise. I was also told that I should do like a freaking birthday list for some reason. I was told to do that, like a wish list to have and like share to like my community. I was thinking about it, but it's probably gonna be like, nah. Because for one, it'd be a waste. Two, I'm not even really sure if I will be really celebrating my birthday on stream this year, honestly. For a couple reasons. One, because I don't even know what I would do. Two, it's my actual birthday's on a Monday, so even if I wanted to do like a whole week where I celebrate my birthday, it'd be stupid because it would just be on a Monday. And then another reason is because of just some stuff that happened last year, the last time I tried to do it. Didn't really work. I mean, it was fine, but it didn't really work out too much, so that's another reason I wasn't gonna do anything. I was probably just gonna go grab some food from somewhere and just call it. Because it's not like I really have anywhere else around the area that's close by that can do fun stuff. See, if I took like a trip to Vegas and went to that one thing, then that'd be a different story. But yeah. But I also still gotta worry about trying to find a job too, because I've been trying my best to like apply for stuff, but I just don't either get a response, or when I go and like try to call some like the two of the companies I try to, or the jobs I try to apply out, they would just straight up ignore me sometimes. So it's like, what can you really do after that? Besides probably bite the bullet and just find a job where you'll probably just hate working there, and then it just eats at your brain. Uh, Also, I hear stuff going on in the background. There's some chatting going on. Well, I'm gonna test something. So that, do that. And then, so type in that chat and then do hello in this one. Okay, yeah, so both of those should work. Unless it's like a certain way it does it. Let's see. Well, what would you guys like to do until we wait? Should we just do a quick game of Rumble and just see what's up? Because we can do that. It's not like this is gonna go anywhere, so I think I'll do that. Yeah, we'll do a quick game of Sonic Rumble and just see what's up. And then we will come back to this thing in just a bit. Okay, there we go. Alright, and then okay. And then I'll set timer for 10 minutes.
10 minutes starting.
Alright, perfect. Yeah, so we're gonna do a couple quick games of Rumble, and then we will go back to the state of plays, so we're not bored. And I will turn the music up in here a bit, just cause we won't be on here too long. Alright, there we go. And hello to everyone who is coming in. Welcome in. Good to see y'all. Alright, I'm going to do ring. Actually, no, we could just do this too. Right, I should probably check a couple things. The sounds of being irresponsible. Well, what is? I'm gonna be real, I was not paying attention. Oh. Rumble? Oh, yeah. Well, you're not wrong. It would be for me. I mean, literally, it's the only thing I can do right now until I actually do something with my life. Besides, you know, streaming and stuff. I feel like we might get some news for Crossworlds though, because honestly, considering the fact that we already know when Tangle and Whisper come out, and Aya's already out, and we still need to figure out what the deal was with the other 6, not counting the DLC characters or the paid DLC characters anyway, because you know. Wow, apparently no one's been going after the green dude, so I'm gonna go deal with him. Y'all can deal with this dude. Where is this clown anyways? Yeah. Try to do for you bumbers. Because it says I'd rather be playing Sonic Rumble. Yeah, I probably could do that. Well, first I would probably need to first have more like artwork of stuff created for me, like actually make a brand for myself. I'm debating on whether or not I should see if someone in the because I already kind of have a character or idea of what my character should look like, thanks to, you know, you already putting up a basis for a T. But I want to try to explore more with like other stuff. I'm not exactly sure what exactly yet, but we'll see. I should probably check in every blue moon to see if they are showing off. Oh, I didn't realize. Okay, that dude's up. You know, what sucks about these bosses is because they're all spread out everywhere. And because there's 5 of them, and because they obviously all have their unique abilities that make it a little difficult to, you know, really get them all. I found my sketch for the updated versions. I'm gonna have the character sheet for you soon. And maybe I figure out how to do the facial animation. Don't put me on it though. Oh yeah, I was gonna, speaking of which, I was gonna say what you can do for that if you want. Well, I have a slight request. I wanna see what it looks like without the facial hair, and then see what it is without the facial hair, because chances are I might have, I was thinking about maybe having 2 different versions, since a lot of times I do shave my beard and stuff, because I kind of like having a clean face every now and then. It feels fine. The thing that sucks about it is that trying to prevent hair bumps is absolutely worse. Alright. No. I'm gonna go after Green Boy over here. Y'all are so lucky we can't choose. The new cell should make you look less Caillou. Last Caillou. That's a funny way of saying it. Alright, come on guys, lock in. Come on. Damn, we were so close. I tried. Let's see. Oh, that was a good first thing. Alright. I think I'm okay. So we got like 7 minutes left for the thing. So what I'm gonna do is do a quick rumble round, and then we will come back to this later. Also, I am probably also, hey Rogue, how's it going? Because that was my hurdle when I made your, like, I need to figure out how to do fish there, because all I saw was Caillou. True, that's fair. That's what I was gonna say. If you want to, you didn't have to add like the facial hair on it. I'll probably just add just more hair on the top, if anything. I know that's kind of hard too with how big my forehead is, but yeah. You just gotta... It's okay to have some unrealistic, you know, expectation when it comes to designing a character for yourself. Like, not everyone's OCs is as good looking as the OC itself, or it's based on, or everyone's not as good looking as their OC, and they still do it anyway, so. But yeah, I would like to try to make some merch in the future, if I could. That'd be pretty cool. I gotta find some really cool shops and stuff. I also want to try to do like different designs as well. I don't know what though. Oh, I won. Sweet. And the thing's going off. Okay, I'm gonna move this closer to here, just cause. Alright, and it looks like the state of place is about to continue more, so we're gonna get off of this for now and then head back into the thing because we got like 5 minutes. Alright, now wait, hold up. So we're gonna do this and then go back over here. Alright, and then I'm gonna slightly turn this down some. Yeah, so we still need to do that. But it may have been the style I chose because you don't have facial hair at that age. So Cheevers look like old. Jesus. Okay, you look way older, which I wanted to keep. Plus the fact, the face you requested to attach like the way you, because I don't usually draw. Yeah, that's fair. That's completely fair. Yeah, that's why I just mainly said yeah, you don't have to like you could do like one like that has no facial hair on it, and then if you want to add like kind of like a similar facial hair to like the previous thing, which I thought was pretty fine with me. It actually looked pretty good. Can be like it kind of like stick with that little goatee that the character has on it. But I don't also like mind the the shaved face because again I do shave my face sometimes because my beard be getting out of control and stuff, or my facial hair does get out of control sometimes. And luckily this time, hold up. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to, now that I have this, I'm just gonna go on ahead and bite the bullet and apply for this one thing just cause depending on when they want me to, if I get selected and if they want me to come in, I will need some jeans, and now that I have the money to at least buy a pair until I start making some money so that way I can buy more, that would be great. Alright, let's see what I can do. Yeah, figuring out how to do traditional or make it digital. Nice. Oh, okay. Wait, so this, that, and then this should do it. Perfect. Oh, man. Let's see. Keep searching for jobs. Definitely don't want nothing to do with cashier because screw that. I do not like talking to customers at all, but there you go. Let me also let my mom know that I'm probably gonna do this. I'm probably gonna. Then again, it's not like the system is 100% like great. Let's see. Man, one of these days I'm gonna make it big in streaming to the point where I won't have to freaking do a job anymore. Hmm. Let's see, we got about a minute and two. You know what? Yeah, I gotta go wake up. So give me like, I'm gonna try to see if I can go wipe my face with cold water in like 50 seconds. Give me a sec.
I sense suffering here, Spirit. Do you need help?
A spirit guide? It's been a long time since we've had one of your kind in Cosmora. I'm glad you're here. That temple has been sealed as long as I can remember. Dangerous corruption was locked inside, along with the secrets of a forgotten practice. Spirit guides here once used alchemy to cleanse corruption. Maybe you can do the same.
Fear will bind you, gripping to the present, which must always pass. Regret will bind you, longing for the past you cannot change. Love will bind you, yearning for a future you will not see. Unbound, may you depart in peace.
Hey everyone, I'm Josh and this is my brother Mike.
We hope you enjoyed that first look at our next game, Kena, Scars of Cosmora.
After the amazing response to Kena Bridge of Spirits in 2021, the team was excited to take on the challenge of creating something even bigger and better this time around. Our partnership with PlayStation Studios has empowered us to expand our scope while still staying true to what made the first game special.
Since her adventure in Bridge of Spirits, Kena has grown into an older, more experienced spirit guide. Her reputation now precedes her. She comes to a new land called Cosmora, home to multiple distinct communities. On this adventure, Kena discovers a spirit guide's role in helping living people, not only those who have passed away. With PlayStation Studios support, we're building on everything that fans loved about the first game. Deeper, more dynamic combat, epic boss battles, a larger, richer world, and of course, our charming spirit companions.
Kena, Scars of Cosmora releases on PlayStation 5 and PC. Thanks so much for watching, and enjoy the rest of the show.
In the wilds of Eso, demons terrorized the land and subjugated its people. They were known as the Spider, the Oni, the Kitsune, and the Snake. Many fought back. Many were cut down. Nothing can stop a true warrior from vengeance, not even death.
Who do you think will come out on top, Sam? You or me? I can't wait to find out. Kept you waiting, huh?
Hi, I'm Mike Booth from Bad Robot Games, and game director of 4 Loop. As a game designer, a core goal of mine has always been to make game experiences that offer interesting surprises and unpredictable moments that never get old. The result is 4 Loop, an emergent, challenging, 4-player combat sandbox where you and your friends succeed through cooperation and improvisation, and where no 2 runs are ever the same. At the heart of 4 Loop is a probability map, which combines alien technology and human ingenuity to plot your best path forward to defeat the invaders. Each node represents a different mission with its own risks, rewards, and surprises. Everyone votes to choose the next mission. Once you've chosen a node on the probability map, your team will teleport into the mission. You may have to collect mission-critical resources, or even rescue survivors that can offer cool upgrades for your gear, all while trying to avoid the alien forces constantly sending drop pods and kill bots to stop you. We've worked hard to ensure that there are tons of items to choose from, and a lot of strange creatures and mysterious things to encounter. For example, this weird alien plant is called a blink root, where you can collect a blink berry, which will teleport anyone who touches it to a random, distant location.
Yep, it's muted. It's a good thing that we're not into any of the interesting stuff right now. Great.
All the various enemies, weapons, items, and mission objectives are all designed to interact with each other in dynamic ways that create emergent gameplay and endless replay.
Okay, I might have to go to the other PlayStation stream, because this one's...
That means your decisions really matter, and creativity and improvisation are key.
Alright, well, while that's playing, I'm going to continue uploading
to provide
this.
intel to the rest of the team, or being bombarded by killbot drop pods, or barely escaping with your
I'm
life.
going to do a couple things.
If you do die, don't worry. So long as one of you makes it back to home base, you'll be reprinted and ready to try again.
Reprinted?
Home base is a place for your team to readjust their strategy, evolve your loadout, and choose rewards from
Oh,
an
wait a
increasing array
minute.
of powerful gear
I think I
upgrades.
remember this game from somewhere. I don't remember where, but there was a game I remember saying something about being able to reprint and stuff.
Flux deposits to harvest. Its scan fields are very lethal, creating a dynamic obstacle course of lasers to avoid while attempting to destroy the boss itself. Because the scanner's body rotates like a 3D puzzle, you want to spread out and attack it from all sides. All, of course, while avoiding the slow-moving, lethal...
Well, what do y'all hope to see for those of you who grew up with like the PlayStation and stuff?
Our goal here is to create something new, where every run has you yelling and laughing and saying, "I can't believe that just happened." We're currently in pre-beta, so there's still plenty of polish to come, and we need players like you to join us in upcoming playtests. Your feedback will be invaluable in helping us
Probably
make this
not
game
the game
truly
for me,
great.
because again,
We
I
can't
don't
wait for
play
you to
too
play
many
it for
AAA
yourselves.
games.
Now,
I have to
go
hope
and
to see.
fail to save the world.
Ah, gotcha. For loop. I feel like I should know that.
Hugh, look! What's this?
Oh, I remember seeing this game. We literally saw this game literally at the Nintendo Partner Direct.
You really can make everything with Lunafilament, huh? Looks a bit like New York.
Makes sense that would be here.
Is that a place on Earth?
Can't believe we haven't found any survivors.
I haven't seen anyone besides you since leaving the vault.
Yeah.
All alone, huh?
It does look fun. It's just that for me personally, because I didn't grow up with like
What were you like as a kid?
AAA games like stuff like this or like Metal
When I was
Gear.
young, I was in an orphanage.
Even though I would honestly would like to try Metal Gear or like
I was a lot like you.
what else, like
I had a few bumps
The
along
Last
the way,
of Us,
but I had
some
someone,
of the Soul games and all
someone
that.
looking out for me.
A lot of
And now
the
it's your
games just
turn.
seem kind of boring to me, which kind of sucks. I'm sure a lot of them were fun. They're just not my type of play style, you know?
Removal time exceeding estimates.
Yeah, that too. A lot of the AAA games kind of look and play the same from what it looks like and from what I hear. So it's like kind of hard to like get interested in them, you know. Then I also grew up like playing mainly like Nintendo stuff too. It was only recently I started trying out like indie games and all that other stuff.
That's 6 now.
This looks like
6 survivors of Raccoon City Hall. Definitely
yeah,
the same thing.
it's Resident Evil.
Not good. Victor purchased a building after Umbrella went under. The Rhodes Hill Chronic Care Center.
I've been just interested in trying Resident Evil. I might try it. First, I need to get a job and stuff to earn and play the games, but
You okay? What does Victor want with you?
might be too grotesque for some of the people who usually watch my
grabbed you for a
streams, but we'll
reason.
see.
Did you find anything on Opus?
They're a lot more fun and creative.
Nothing on the servers of the CIA
Yeah,
or the
true.
Pentagon.
You are an ignorant fool.
Leon,
I like how with this game, there's like like going to be like two completely different game style.
Why me?
But also some titles have some good stuff, just not necessarily. I watched Beastie or other people play it. Yeah. Follow the same color. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, I do know as far as like character like continuation or consistency is. I think for the most part it's like different characters like almost each game.
Where it all began for me.
I say almost each game because I'm only familiar with like the characters everyone knows, like Leon.
What do you want to know?
I think Jill was her name. Ethan Winters, I think, was the one from the first, from 7 and 8. And then, who was the other one? That, I don't know, there's also someone else I'm trying to remember, but.
It's been a while since you've been back there.
Oh yeah, I forgot this game's coming out literally this.
Hi
Yeah,
everyone,
that guy
I'm
probably.
Sean Benson.
There's
And
also
I'm
that
Shuin.
one
We're back with a new
dude,
batch of games on their way to
Leon
PS5.
was like chasing,
But
or
before
one
we
girl.
begin, we wanted to highlight the
uh,
upcoming release dates for both Pragmata and Resident
uh,
Evil Requiem from Capcom. Both are coming soon to
I don't know.
PS5 with
I'm
support
like
for
too
PS5
tired, I
Pro.
think.
Now, let's return to the dark world of Nosgoth with an announcement for fans of Legacy of Kain. 2003's
clue.
Legacy of Kain Defiance is being remastered by Crystal Dynamics and will be available to pre-order
I have no
today.
idea what this
The
game
final
is.
chapter in the Soul Reaver saga brings players into the
Dang.
conflict between the vampire
There's a
Kain
lot of
and his
characters.
betrayed
Yeah.
lieutenant, Raziel. This remaster boasts updated HD graphics, a new third-person camera, and wayfinding level maps, as well as bonus features like character skins.
This really gives off Devil May Cry vibes with the graphics, specifically like the little the collection for like 3 and like
Comics and
1.
a playable demo of Dark Prophecy. The
But I only
unreleased
like
sequel to
finished 1, but I haven't finished 3 because I got kind of burnt out of it, honestly.
Whether to rule a corrupt and failing empire, or to challenge the fates for another throw against one's
Then
destiny.
I was only playing them because
was a king
a friend wanted me to, and yeah, I just stopped
Legacy
after
of Kain
that.
Defiance Remastered launches next month and will be available to pre-order starting today.
Okay, sweet.
Brigandine Abyss is the
Okay,
latest
well, at least it's
installment
not
in
another
Happy Net's
AAA
Brigandine
game, so it's
series,
fine.
Which dates back to 1998 on the original PlayStation.
1998.
This fantasy war strategy RPG tells the story of 6 heroes who rise against an empire invading with overwhelming power.
僕はキマイラ。マスターにより作られし戦闘兵器。
Enjoy deep strategic gameplay with over 100 unit classes, including knights and new types of monsters. And countless hours of gameplay, with 6 main
I need to
storylines
go
and
do
side quests
something
across
in a sec.
24 nations.
Let me make sure I maintain this watch streak for my friend.
Brigandine Abyss launches this year, and you can wishlist it starting today.
Now let's head over to Koei Tecmo Games in Yokohama for an update on the Dead or Alive series.
Wait, Koei Tecmo. I feel like I should know.
林です。本日はデッ
Dang,
ドアラ
I
イブシリ
know.
ーズが
Wait,
新たなアップデート
okay.
とともに復活することを発表させていただき
Hold
ま
up.
す。
I feel like I've heard of this company before. Oh, that's why. That's why. Okay. That's like this thing sounds familiar.
オリジナルのデッドアライブ6をベースにダウンロードコンテンツとして追加配信したキャラクターをセットにし、プレイステーション5用の最適化。
Also, I really gotta try fighting games eventually. Too, like still have yet to actually try a fighting game on Steam or stream. Which one do you guys think I should start with? Should I start like with Street Fighters, Tekken, or like Fatal Fury, or anything like this? Which y'all think?
発売日同日に基本無料版も展開予定ですので、シリーズを遊んだことない方もぜひ ご体験ください。
あなたに私を倒せない。
I'll start with Street Fighters because I'm more familiar with that. Oh yeah, and I have heard of Guilty Gear before. But which Street Fighter specifically? Because I know there's multiple of them.
1996年から展開している対戦アクションゲームシリーズです。
The problem is, with those games, y'all have to like learn a lot of like action commands and stuff.
大変嬉しく思います。では最後にこちらの映像をご覧ください。
Like the closest I've gotten to like playing a fighting game with like fighting game characters is Smash Brothers with like Terry and like Kazuya. Oh hey, is that dude? You can ask. I look. Wait.
デッドアライブシリーズ最新作も開発始動しました。
Wait a minute.
続報お待ちください。
Oh wait, is that you, Sylph? I just realized. Sorry, I was. Wow, I am so slow today. And honestly, I just have Renan. Just couldn't tell you a single one from the gotcha.
Zoe, I see the spotlights.
Yeah, it's
and you're getting closer.
Listen,
Dylan, we're getting distress calls from the theater, but
I'll have to see.
research thinks we might have a resident on our hands.
We'll see.
No one should have survived that.
I'll probably do like a poll in my Discord or something and just see what's
I'm
up.
Mikael Kasurinen, and I'm the creative director of Control Resonant, the game-changing sequel to Control.
Oh yeah,
What
by
you're
the way,
seeing here is an
there.
early
Oh,
mission captured from our
but Mortal
in-development
Kombat
build.
scares me out.
We
They
play
got a
as
little
Dylan
too
Fair,
graphic.
our supernaturally gifted hero in a version of Manhattan
You know,
like you haven't
weirdly
seen before.
enough, I feel like Mortal Kombat, like the modern games, are somehow less graphics than the older games.
Shift, an ability that
I don't know
empowers
why,
Dylan to
but it just seems
seamlessly
that
move
way to
through
me.
anomalies and adapt to the world around him.
Or maybe I'm just so desensitized with like certain gore,
Here
like
we are
gory games.
showcasing a set of different forms of Dylan's main weapon, the Aberrant can take, and his supernatural abilities.
Let me know how this.
There are a lot of different ones you can discover.
Alright,
to
no
suit your
worries.
playstyle.
Here, later, suit. Or Sil. Dang.
While in combat, we
Tekken
encourage you to
are
play
definitely
aggressively,
more stream
balancing
friendly.
between
Oh yeah,
area
for
attacks
sure.
and abilities.
Well, you can still do like Mortal Kombat. It's just that obviously you have to make it like it has to be like an M-rated stream.
Kind of. You'll
'Cause
know
I
it
mean,
when you hear it. Just try
I
to stay
mean, you
alive
got
first,
people
okay?
playing stuff like freaking what was it, Cyberpunk, and I mean, Lollipop Chainsaw, Bayonetta, and stuff like that. So, have you seen the latest one? Which one? Mortal Kombat? They're literally grabbing people's eyeball and then ripping out their skeleton. Didn't they do that in the old games? I could have sworn. But again, I wasn't really allowed to play games like that when I was younger for obvious reasons, so. Alright, we're still about, we're only 23 minutes into this, so far, nothing too crazy.
Resonant is, Zoe. I'll call you back.
Resonance are the dominant threat in what's our most ambitious game to date. And we can't wait to share it with you later in 2026.
I mean, they apply, but never that crazy. True. Okay, good. I reached a watch streak of 5 for whatchamacallit, so I don't need to worry about that. Alright, and then we're going to